What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Alibaba Group Holdings with the ticker symbol BABA. I will first be going over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So let's see what the market participants are doing based on the technicals and where price is most likely headed next. As you can see here, for the past several weeks now, basically dating back to the 20th of February, price is in this very choppy range pattern. When price gets to the lows of the range at the 128 level, we do see a bounce. When price gets to the highs of the range at the 144 level, we see rejection. So now we just hit the highs of the range, and price is attempting to reach the bottom. That's generally how a range works. It goes from the highs to lows, lows to the highs. So the next target would be right around the high 120s and potentially maybe even lower if it does break out. As you can see here, there's a somewhat downward trend line in play. However, it's not really a trending type of pattern. So sometimes price could find support at an earlier time and then just reverse higher. So just because typically we do reach the bottom side of the range doesn't mean we are guaranteed to, because there is support right over here. We can break out, maybe come back to the highs, fill in this gap right over here, and then continue to rally. Or we can continue to trend down lower, stay below the trend line, below the EMA, and reach the lower levels of the range. So that's why a range is inconclusive. It's indecisive, and that's why you see price go back and forth. You don't see strong buying like this because the bulls are confident in their analysis. In this case, you can be a bull and a bear at the same time. So the best thing to do is just be neutral. I would expect price to maybe drop down a little bit lower, 120s, 128, and then let's see what happens over there. Do we get a bounce, break the trend line and move up higher, or we get a rejection and then we trend down lower, or we break the level? So we'll see which one happens. Target would be the top side of the range if we do break out of this downward sloping trend line, back up to the 140s, low to mid 140s. And if we break down lower, I'm looking for the high 120s. And then if that doesn't hold, the 120 level right over here, which is 119, 120, to retest that breakout zone, which was prior resistance in the past. So I think price maybe wants to come back to retest that breakout zone before continuing to rally. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart shows that price is overextended from that EMA. So a lot of times price likes to come back to this squiggly line, this white squiggly line. And I think maybe when price continues to drop, the EMA will catch up to it and they'll come together at a meeting point, maybe at the 120 level, which coincides with the retest of the range highs that price was stuck inside of for several years, basically dating back to February of 2022. Price finally broke out February of 2025. So that's about 3 years, you could say, of a big trading range. So now it looks like price is coming back to test it for support. So we can see a correction. It finds support and then a possible another rally. You don't want to see price break this 119, 120 level and continue to drop down lower. That's not a good sign. You want to see price successfully hold as a breakout. Just like over here was a failed breakout, and then we saw another failed breakout over here. You don't want to see a failed breakout. In this case, you want to see price hold as support and then rally. So if it does hold as support and rally, the next target would be the 166 level. So it just depends on what the bulls and bears want to do. Right now, they are in balance. There's a balance between buyers and selling pressure as of right now. And if we do see a drop down lower, which does look kind of likely, then it's still positive and we can still see a bounce and resumption of the uptrend. But if price loses that 120 level, then that signals to traders that the bulls are not willing to drive up the price, and most likely the bears will be able to continue to drop down the price sub 100. So all that for Baba on the daily and weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.